Hello, vibrational beings. Welcome to the fifth and final class of the Elemental Mudra series. The element that this asana practice is focusing on is ether. And the mudra of ether is akasha mudra, which is made by bringing the tip of the middle finger and thumb together and gently extending the other fingers out. Now we can think of ether in terms of as an element of the body, but also as an element of space all around us. So I invite you to come to a comfortable seated position and invite your hands into Akasha Mudra. Place them face up on your legs or lap, and let's gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take an inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. And follow your natural breath. When you think about the element of ether, what exactly comes to mind? It might seem a little bit esoteric, but in comparison to air, or any other matter for that reason, ether or space is the space between the physical objects. So the space inside the atom, the space between the atoms where they don't quite touch due to their electromagnetism. And if you think way outside our atmosphere here on Earth, there is truly empty space where there is no matter, no air molecules, no elements at all. So that's what we're kind of envisioning today when we think about ether. The ether within you is that space between all the parts of your body and mind. The stuff that isn't stuff. Let's think about that for a few more moments. On the next inhale, draw in a lot of air, and exhale, sigh it out. Open your eyes, take some gentle wiggles, and let's begin our asana practice. Just like the other classes in this series, you might want a block or blanket to assist you. But first, let's come into a tabletop position. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. I'm gonna warm them up by rolling gently to the right. Extend the fingers long, grip the mat. And to the left. You might notice the little bit of space between your palm and the mat here and there. And flip the fingertips to face the side of the mat. Rock back and forth. Wonderful. Fingertips face forward and a few palm push-ups. So what I mean by that is let's come up onto the fingertips, lift the palms, and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is feeling nice and warmed up. Sit back, hips to heels for a sec. Give it a little roll, a little shake. And let's come back to tabletop for some spinal waves. Following the tail, inhale, dip the belly. Gaze up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Walk the knees a little bit back. Exhale, come back to child's pose. Inhale, wave forward towards cobra. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, wave forward towards cobra. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, wave forward. And exhale, return to your tabletop position. From here, extend the left leg out to the side. We are going to lift the right arm up to the side. Follow the gaze on the hand. Inhale and exhale. Extended, thread the needle. Bring the right shoulder down to the ground. Extend the left arm out in front or bind behind your back. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, come up. Let's explore the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale. Inhale, right arm raises up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, right arm to top of the mat or behind the back. Exhale, relax here. Inhale, come on up. Wonderful. From here, tuck the toes, reach the hips up and back for downward dog. I think we focus a lot on the shape we make with our body. But what about the shape we make with the objects around us? What about the shape between your down dog and the mat? What does that shape look like? How does it change as you move? All right. On an inhale, let's tippy toe to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, roll slow, slow, slow up the spinal column. And we'll come to Tadasana. Going to be doing our sun salutations to continue the warm-up now. I do have a breakdown video on this channel you can go to if you want to take it slower or if you're kind of new to sun salutations. Pause here and go check that out and come back. Okay, so feet together, really together this time. On an inhale, arms out. Exhale, arms together at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, low lunge. Hold, left leg back. And exhale, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to sides. Other side. Inhale, out. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, left leg back. Hold the breath. Right leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward and fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, Tadasana. Now in this next round, I'm just going to say the breathing cues. If you get lost, peek at me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. And as we go, let's think about that space between, again, between the muscles, between the joints and bones as they move. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful job, yogis. So for our next sequence, let's inhale and fold. Halfway lift. And your way to plank, step, hop, jump. Gonna hold for 2 breaths here. Awesome job. On your next exhale, push back up to downward facing dog. Let's think about this down dog here. If we bend our knees a little bit, make kind of a house. If we straighten out, we'll make more of a triangle. If we walk in, maybe our angle's more acute. On the next inhale, raise the right leg up high, look forward, and exhale, guide the foot between the hands. Inhale, step the left foot up a little bit and face the toes to the corner of the mat. We rise up for warrior one. Hands come together atop the head and breathe here. You can gaze up at the hands if you'd like. One last inhale. And on your next exhale, guide the hands or arms behind the back. You can grab opposite elbows. You can also come into reverse prayer. Exhale here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the torso parallel with the front thigh. You can rest on the thigh as well. Inhale. Exhale and release the fingertips to the floor or mat. On the next inhale, root through the right foot and raise the left leg up for standing split. We're going to do 3 Shiva squats. So inhale here. Exhale, left knee to the back of right knee. Bend the right leg. 1. Exhale, inhale out. Exhale down. Inhale out. Exhale down. Inhale out. And exhale. Place both feet on the mat. Inhale, slowly roll up. And bring your right knee to your chest. Feel free to put a hand on the wall here or move yourself as needed as we go towards dancer's pose. So bring the bended knee and leg behind you. Reach back with the right arm to grab the inside of the right foot. And let's do some akasha mudra here. Bring the thumb and middle fingertips together. Extend the other fingers. And as we inhale, let's extend, kick back into the arm. Exhale, you can extend your arm farther. Inhale, you can lower the angle of your body to get more of a hamstring stretch. Exhale. One more breath here. On your next inhale, slowly come down with control. Knee back to chest. And exhale to Tadasana. Other side. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Your way to plank. Skip, hop, or jump. 2 breaths here. One more breath in. And push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Inhale, pivot out the back foot and rise up Warrior one, gaze ahead or up at your hands, your steeple, the steeple of your temple. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, hands behind the back. Clasp opposite elbows or come to reverse prayer. Inhale, exhale, fold. Torso resting on the thigh, parallel with the thigh. Inhale, exhale, fingertips to mat. Inhale, reach the right leg up, standing split. And we'll do 3 Shiva squats on this side as well. So inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last inhale out. Fold as far as you can. And exhale. Return the right foot to the mat. Inhale, slowly roll up. And as you do, left knee comes to chest. Bring the right foot behind you. Grab the inside with the left arm. And akasha mudra with the right hand this time. Take an inhale, kick the leg out. Exhale, extend further. If you'd like, inhale, lean forward. And exhale. I love the way that our body's posture mirrors our hand here. Space on all scales. Inhale, come on out. Exhale, drop the left foot down. Wonderful. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale. Come down. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale here. Inhale, rock forward. And knees, chest, chin, cobra or chaturanga up dog on your exhale. Come down. Inhale, back bend of choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up on an inhale. Bend the knee, open out the hip for a good stretch. Inhale, return to 3-legged dog. And exhale, step forward to low lunge. Now let's crawl our way towards a wide-legged position. We are going to plant the left hand in front of the face. And on an inhale, reach the right arm up high into a twist. Return the right hand down. Plant it solidly. Inhale, reach up with the left. And on the next exhale, bring it down and fold generously forward. You can even clasp opposite elbows and sway side to side here. if that feels good in the hamstrings and hips. Now, walk the hands a little bit forward, coming into sort of a wide leg down dog. And we're going to experiment a little bit, seeing if we can lift the feet off the ground one at a time, back and forth. So inhale, weight comes forward into the hands, lift the right leg, and down. Exhale, left, inhale, and down, exhale. Inhale, right, exhale, inhale, left, exhale, right, left, right, left. One more on each side, right, left. Awesome job. Slowly inhale, roll up to star pose. Take up space. Point the toes out. Let's sink down into goddess. 3 breaths here. And come out to star. Come back and pivot the back foot through warrior one. And let's return to low lunge. Step back to plank position. Inhale. Exhale, take your flow. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Other side. Inhale. Left leg up high. Exhale. Come forward to low lunge. And let's walk ourselves towards the side of the mat. This time reach the right hand towards the left ankle. Reach the left arm up high. And bind behind the back. Exhale. Other side, hands return to the mat. Inhale, left hand to right ankle, reach up high, and exhale, bind behind. And unwind. Now this time, walk your feet a little farther. Come down onto your forearms. You can clasp opposite hands. And we're gonna leg lift on each side, just 3 times, okay? Ready, and 1. Right leg lifts. And down, exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Right up. Exhale. Left up. Whew. Exhale, right side, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. And down. Wonderful job. Slowly roll up the spine. Come to star. Take up space. And let's pivot on the front and back leg. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Come to plank, your flow. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. Let's take a few breaths here. Now we're going to walk the toes to the front of the mat. And slowly bring your hands to heart. And let's start to sit back through that toe stand. And slowly, you can use your arms to catch you, or let's gently try to sit back onto the mat. Wow, awesome job. Come to face the side of the mat or stay facing the top, whichever you prefer. We're going to come into Janusirasana now. So extend the right leg out, bring the left foot to the inner thigh. On an inhale, arms come up high, face towards the left knee. And as you exhale, lay the right arm down alongside the right leg and reach the left arm up and over by the ear. Breathing into the left side body. Inhale, come up, arms up high. This time, turn to face the right knee. Inhale here, and hinging just from the hips, bring the chest towards the knee without rounding the back. When you reach your limit, you can gently drop your hands down and exhale. And as you relax, you might be able to walk a little bit farther. On an inhale, arms up high, and switch the legs. Let's exhale here. Inhale, face the right knee. And exhale, lay the left arm down next to the leg and reach the right arm overhead. Last exhale. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale here. Tilt to face the left knee. Inhale. And exhale, hinging from the hips. Endeavor the chest towards the knee. And when you meet your edge, drop your hands down to the mat. Breathe here. Last exhale. Inhale, arms up high. And release. Come to lie on your back. Slowly rolling down. One vertebrae at a time. And let's walk our heels close to our glutes here. Maybe the fingertips just graze them. Let's do some rolling bridges. On an inhale, lifting from the coccyx, we roll up each vertebra till we reach the shoulders. And exhale, we roll down. Inhale, we roll up. And exhale, we roll down. Inhale, we roll up. Exhale, we roll down. Wonderful. Now 2 options here. You can come into a full bridge pose, or if wheel pose is in your practice, you can follow me there as well. So from this position, bring the palms with the fingers facing the back of the mat, right next to the ears, elbows pointing towards the sky. We're going to take a big inhale here and exhale out. Let's do this in steps. So inhale, roll up, push up onto the top of your head. Exhale, take a break here, and inhale, extend the elbows out high into wheel pose. Breathe here. Feel all that empty space below you and above you, suspended in time. From here, tuck the chin to the chest, inhale, and exhale, gently lay yourself back, the back of the head, and lay yourself back down on the mat. Oh, come out of bridge if you are in bridge. Bring the feet to the edges of the mat and knock your knees together in the center. Breathing here. Let's knock our legs from side to side slowly. Choose your pace. Hug your knees up to your chest. Grab what I call the railings of the mat to each side with your hands. And let's roll out along the lower back. The sacrum is kind of our fulcrum here as we turn. 5 circles one way. And 5 circles the other way. Wonderful. Bring the knees all the way up into the chest. Extend the feet up and draw the knees to the armpits for some happy baby. And when you're ready, lower down into Shavasana. Extend arms and legs. And we'll just take a few quiet moments here to revel in the benefits of the asana practice. On your next inhale, gently roll to your side. Push yourself up to a seated position. Maintain your eyes closed if you'd like, or open them. For this short meditation, you might want to grab a little block or blanket to rest on. And I invite you once again to resume akasha mudra. Face up on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. How did you relate to ether or space throughout today's practice? What does it mean to you to have this seeming emptiness between yourself and the mat, your limbs as they reach for one another? How does it feel when we talk about the inner space, the space between the physical parts of you, between tendons and bones, between soft tissues, between the neurons firing in your brain? It's incredible that the world is made up of so much space, and yet we hardly notice it at all. But I hope that this idea brings you a feeling of lightness, of space. It gives you a feeling that there is more to grow into, more to set in motion on its way to becoming. Let's sit with our space for a few more moments. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, if you haven't already, gently release your mudra. Bring some movement back to the hands, anywhere else in the body that feels like it would like to move. And now, if they aren't already, I invite you to open your eyes. So much love and light to you and yours, fellow yogis. Thank you for this journey. Namaste.